Drone attacks have once again shattered the calm in Bucha, a town near Kyiv still haunted by the horrors of the 2022 occupation. Overnight strikes damaged several homes and a kindergarten, injuring 3 women. In the aftermath, Bucha Mayor Anatoly Fedoruk described the scope of the attack and the damage left behind.
During this period, I'd say even just this current year, there was a massive attack by Russia targeting our city and our civilian residential infrastructure. Russia is deliberately targeting civilian infrastructure to cause harm, to take human lives, and to try to push Ukrainians toward, I don't even know what, because they will not succeed in achieving what they aim for. Ukrainians know how insidious this enemy is, and they will endure. They will rebuild everything that has been destroyed, and we will stand strong. At the moment, specialized demining services are clearing the consequences of the destruction here. We offer every person who has lost their home the opportunity to agree, if they are in need, for new housing. Although, up to now, not a single person has been left without accommodation from relatives or close ones who didn't respond to our proposal. We assess the damage individually. We conduct inspections and issue reports for each affected home, outlining what restoration is necessary. According to state, regional and local programs, we provide citizens with rebuilding assistance so they can once again return to their homes as soon as possible.
The mayor's focus on recovery was echoed by Mykola Kalashnik, who emphasized that Russia's strikes are increasingly targeting civilian areas in and around Bucha. He outlined the extent of the destruction and stressed the importance of ongoing damage assessments and support programs for affected residents.
Today, around 1 a.m., another round of shelling began across the Kyiv region. We understand that most of the targets are heading toward the capital, and the goal of the military political leadership of the Russian Federation is clearly to strike the capital and the facilities located there. But we are seeing that Russia is now waging war against the civilian population, because right now we are standing in the yard of an 86-year-old woman in Bucha, who was under occupation back in 2022, hid here under shelling, and today miraculously survived as a missile struck right here. About 50 other properties in the area have also suffered total or partial destruction due to the blast wave. A commission is currently working to conduct the necessary inspections. It is already clear that 3 of these buildings cannot be saved and will have to be dismantled. We will document this, and support will be provided from both the local and regional budgets. There are compensation programs in place. 3 such programs operate across the country. That's the first step. The second step is providing direct support right now, setting up temporary housing, especially for those without family or relatives, where they can stay while their home is being rebuilt.
For long-time residents like Yuri Bukovsky, the renewed attacks bring back memories of past horrors that have never fully faded. He recalls what life was like when Russian troops first arrived in Bucha.
You see, they came from Nenadivka. I saw a vehicle with the letter Z on it. I asked my wife, "What is that?" She said she didn't know either. Then they turned around and went back toward Yestrimshchina. That's our district. They had self-propelled artillery, SAU, positioned on a side street here. There's a street nearby where they stood and fired at Hostomel. In the morning, a tank came from that direction to the intersection. It stood there all day. Then it drove back. And we were running back and forth hiding. Me, Yana Zagarika, and my daughter. There were 3 of us. Then my wife left. She couldn't take it anymore. Well, we had to hide however we could. What else could we do? What could I do with empty hands? Alone. Fight. Number. We survived somehow. My grandson brought supplies. He had a store, 2 stores. He brought everything to me. They took the kids and left. We stayed.
Today, Yuri and others are staying once again, but now they're fighting not with weapons, but with resilience, As emergency crews remove debris and authorities work to provide shelter and compensation, the people of Bucha continue to rebuild what war has repeatedly tried to tear down. Despite the ongoing threat, Bucha stands not only as a site of devastation, but as a symbol of survival and determination.